Our company's mission, we are on a mission to make dessert and snacking experiences absolutely as clean and as tasteful as possible. So we make delicious cookies from the purest ingredients. So unlike most companies, I think, that find a niche like gluten-free or vegan or something and try to create a product for that niche, ours are inspired by a family recipe, a beloved family recipe that was loaded with pretty much horrible ingredients like Crisco and butter and all these things you don't want to eat. So we took the time to adapt that recipe one by one, substituting better for you ingredients for each of the bad for you ingredients, and created a product that is calibrated to that original homemade decadent taste experience of that beloved recipe. They happen to also be gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO, but the really significant differentiator is that we use 100% unrefined sugar, and we sweeten only with coconut sugar and dates. We have the luxury of being able to engage with micro markets, like specifically trying to talk to and engage with vegan consumers or gluten-free consumers or sugar-conscious consumers, which are a big market segment for us. But in general, we like to encapsulate that market, target market, that individual, as the chief health officer, which tends to be women in their 40s who are doing the shopping for their family and who are very conscious about the trends of foods, and who don't need a huge amount of education when it comes to things like dates and coconut sugar as sweeteners. They relate to and understand this ingredient or these ingredients, and it speaks to them and their values. So right now we're about under 4 years into the growth cycle. So early stage still, but significant distribution. So we have about 1,500 retailers, mostly centralized in the West Coast. So predominantly in SoPac, a little bit in Northern California, Pacific Northwest, and just recently having moved into the Midwest, Chicago region, and Northeast. I think I'm surprised by just the great spirits behind a lot of founders and brands in this space. Even though it's really competitive in a very saturated industry, it's filled with wonderful people who like to collaborate, who are all sort of inspired by mission-driven companies and who are looking to make differences, profound differences in the food systems and the brands that we engage with. And I think that's surprising, encouraging, and absolutely inspiring. For us, we've been a very bootstrapped company. So we've managed a lot of the growth, a lot of the learning, a lot of the de-risking ourselves, and we've done it with an amazing team of people who don't have the experience in this industry. So for us, a strategic partner is somebody who can recognize that potential, recognize and value the scrappiness that we bring to the table, and bring to us in collaboration operational skills, and a real keen sense of sales strategy and growth strategy. You should invest in my brand because we are on a major growth trajectory, but most importantly, we're absolutely delicious and right on trend when it comes to all of the fastest growing submarket segments, vegan, gluten-free, but especially this sugar-conscious need, which is absolutely unrepresented. Even in some of the most aggressive health food stores, when you walk down the cookie aisle, you're not going to find other brands of cookies that are sweetening only with coconut sugar and dates. Beyond that, we are about half the sugar as most of our competitors. And right now, sugar is the enemy. It's not a trend that is fleeting, that's going to come and go, as some others that I won't name here. I think that are on a ticking time clock. This is something that's going to stay around forever. People are realizing sugar is the enemy. It comes up in foods all over the place that we don't expect. It's kind of lurking around every corner. And this is a product that answers that immediate need, but does not sacrifice anything when it comes to the taste experience.